surprised me the most, by the participants that were here was how easily it was to open up and how easily it was to become like close friends without even truly knowing them. It was a bit weird for me extremely weird actually, to open up so quickly. However, trust was built and we were able to not just sympathize with each other, but empathize. And that created, I think, like a special bonding maybe, which was extremely interesting for me.
Truth. Didn't get a chance to say it loud. Your secrets kept you pushing down, disavow. When he was knocking on your door, nobody got in. Now when you're screaming for a hand, nobody's listening.
I never met with bankers. I don't know what they think, and I really am interested to know the truth about what's going on there. So that's one of the reasons. And the second reason is that I live in Tel Aviv. It's mostly left-wingers. So I really want to hear about what the right-wing thinks, because my friends, they represent like only 30% of the population.
Wanna cut it out, the tide is turning back at you. When he was knocking on your door, nobody got in. Now when you're screaming for a hand, nobody's listening. This is far from the end. You gotta be back for more. This is far.
To me, one of the biggest reasons as to why I wanted the tech as well is because I hated coding. I hated programming. The concept of it was disgusting for me, okay? So, I wanted to push myself and see how I can change. Or what I've learned from coding is you need to be able to define everything. You need to take the general concept and divide it into smaller sub-concepts. And after that, you need to be able to define each and every concept perfectly. And this is something that I lacked in my real-world life. I couldn't define things perfectly, right? And programming allows you to think in that way, to take a big problem and slowly divide it into things that are much more easier to chew, maybe.
Actually, I think that the story behind Tech2Peace, it's not to decide who is wrong and who is right. It's just making friendship and discover one another and hear one another and to realize that we are quite similar and there is no reason to be afraid.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to participate in this program, because you can go to these 2 weeks, do all the good things that we do here, but if you go home and just, okay, I participated, it changed some things in my mind, I see things differently, and okay, I'm gonna go on with my life. If you don't spread it to your close circle, to your maybe a bit bigger circle, like your city or I don't know, there is no point. Because if all we do like participate and go home, it's like we did nothing. Like you should spread the awareness that peace has to be a reality, not an option.